Hey guys, it's Claude and welcome. So first of all, I hope you're all doing well and you're safe wherever you are right now. These are really fucking strange times. But let's forget about that for a minute. So in this video, I'm going to try something new. Artisa has sent me a bunch of stuff to try out. So I got some of the products that I'm going to be using today for free. But this isn't sponsored and I'm not affiliated with them. I'm just trying out some new art supplies. So they sent me acrylic paints and I've never tried them before. I guess Acrylic gouache is kind of like acrylic paints. They do feel different though. I also bought some acrylic paints from other brands. I bought Zinnier, I think that's how it's pronounced. And I also bought Old Holland, just as a comparison, to see if there's much of a difference between different brands. And to be honest, I mean, this is the first time that I'm trying these. So to me, all of them, whether it's the Artisa or Old Holland, I'm having a difficult time using them. I actually tried them last week, which was a complete disaster because I, of course, attempted a portrait as the first thing that I'm going to do. And yeah, it went absolutely horrible. Last week, oh, by the way, thanks so much if you have bought one of my ink prints last Sunday. I mean, the Sunday before the last Sunday. I was super excited and happy that so many people decided to buy some of my prints. And I spent 2 days packing everything up and sending it away. And I'm really happy that I started immediately and I was able to ship it so quickly because of everything that is going on right now. I'm not quite sure if all of the people would be able to receive the prints if I would send them off now. But yeah, I do have hope that every print has made it or will make it still to their owners. Because of me preparing for the sale and then packing everything after the sale, I didn't touch the pencil or brush for a couple of days and I felt really rusty when I got back to art at the end of last week. And it only takes me a couple of days before I start feeling rusty, and it takes me about a day or two to get back into it, and I hate those days. I just feel like I can't draw anymore. I don't like anything I'm doing, which does make sense, and I always know what is going on, that it's gonna get better, but it doesn't really make the situation any less frustrating in the moment. And I think just everything that is going on right now also kind of contributed to me feeling a bit like I can't focus on art. I actually attempted is the wrong word. I made a whole video on the weekend, but I didn't like what I drew and I didn't like my video. So on Monday I decided to start fresh and I decided to give acrylic paint another shot. I didn't use it to paint the character. I only used it for the background and the clothing, but the face I started out with using watercolor, and gradually I slowly started to incorporate more and more gouache, just because I did want it to be a bit more opaque, a bit more saturated. I think the whole idea behind this is that I do like the finish of acrylic paint once it's dry. I like the shine it has, and I just wanted to see how it would look if I would combine acrylic paint more as a solid color, because as I said, I'm really not that great at blending it yet. So I figured maybe it would be a better idea to start out just with solid colors, just to try and make a background with it and parts of the painting with it, and combine it with other stuff that is maybe a bit more matte, and I do like the outcome. So yeah, I had a lot of fun painting this. I painted it over the last 2 days. I just got done, but as I said, this was mainly a test for me to see if this is something worth exploring more, and I definitely feel like it is. So I think if I'm just gonna use acrylic paint for parts of my illustrations here and there, maybe then I'm gonna be able to feel like I have a bit more control over it slowly over time, instead of attempting a full-on acrylic painting and be super overwhelmed and frustrated by it. I'm really happy that I decided to scrap that other video and start something new, because I enjoyed painting this, I enjoyed the process of filming it, and it kept me a bit distracted from the madness that is going on outside. I don't want to talk too much about it. I'm pretty sure that everybody has heard more than enough, has talked more than enough about this topic, but it is kind of difficult not to think about it. This morning, before I started painting, I had to go out and get a couple of groceries to freeze them, just so we're not going to be leaving a home that much. I mean, both my husband and I, we work from home. We're both self-employed, so we never really left our home that much anyways, or at least not as much as somebody who has to get out every day to get to work. And I mean, I've only heard stories about people going crazy because of toilet paper and buying that shit in bulk, which I didn't really understand. And just so happened that we are almost out of toilet paper, so I was a tiny bit concerned, I guess, if I would be able to get some toilet paper, or if it's, hands and soap from now on. But that was my small victory for today, I guess. My everyday life isn't changing all that much, but I am a bit concerned, of course I am, about the well-being of my family and my loved ones, and I do hope that we're all, we're gonna be all fine and well, but also I guess about my self-employment, because I was laughing with my mom yesterday, like it's a great fucking time to have quit my job and started this self-employment thing. I bet a lot of people aren't gonna have anything better to do than just to look for art they can buy online. I'm trying not to let it get to me too much. I mean, self-employment and my finances aren't really all that important when it comes to my health and my friends and family's health, and that's a lot more important. But the thing is that even though I don't want to think about it all that much, does affect me in the way that I have to kind of change my plans, I guess. The reason why I didn't want to upload 2 videos a week was because I wanted to focus on my shop. I wanted to reopen it. I wanted to keep it open. But now, the way the world is, I don't think that's a very smart idea. I'm not quite sure how much the postage service, the delivery service, has been affected by it. I do imagine that if it hasn't affected every country, then it definitely soon will. So I don't think that focusing my time on prints and physical stuff that I have to send to people is really that smart. So kind of threw me off, and now I kind of have to reassess the situation. So yeah, I might start uploading YouTube videos more frequently than I thought I would, because I do have to occupy myself. I do have to focus on something, and I just think that the shop isn't a good option right now. But if that's something that I'm gonna do, then I think I might actually have to leave my home this week or check Amazon, because I feel like my camera battery is dying on me. I feel like the time span that I'm able to film before the battery is dying on me gets shorter and shorter. So yeah, it's just my luck. So this is me signing off. This is my third attempt actually. On the first attempt I was sitting outside on my balcony because it was super gorgeous weather today. Spring is finally here. But I was squinting my eyes the whole time and I looked not very good. And on my second attempt my husband was making some noise in the kitchen and pretty much blowing his nose the whole time I was trying to say bye guys. So once again, thanks so much for watching my video. I had a lot of fun painting her. I think she turned out really cute. Even though I didn't plan to make it this colorful, I feel like the part of my brain that draws things and the part of my brain that paints things, like they don't really communicate with one another. So yeah, it's definitely a lot more colorful than I initially thought I wanted it to be. I still think it's pretty cute. I still like it. I would consider this to be a successful. Maybe I should actually put my face into frame. Thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Why am I talking so funny? And consider supporting me on Patreon. That's it for me. Stay safe, take care of yourself, and see you soon. Bye.